uh, I want to be above the influence. I was watching a commercial about marijuana use, and it really hit home. You know, it hit home because I had a problem too. I had a problem too, and I wanted to share that with you all because it's nothing to mess around with. It's nothing that you want to ruin your life over. Because I ruined my life. I alienated myself from everyone, my family, my friends, and I would just sit at home and I would get stoned. And I remember one particular incident where I was relaxing on the sofa and I was just blazed out of my mind. I was so stoned I couldn't even get up to order a pizza. That's how stoned I was. And all of a sudden I heard this voice talking to me. And it said, "Yoo-hoo!" And I started looking around and I was like, "Whoa, what is going on?" And I said, yeah, who are you? What do you need? And it said, "I'm your baby. I'm living inside your stomach." And I thought, whoa, whoa. And the first reaction that I had was, I'm pregnant? And then I thought, I don't want to be pregnant. So I I began to violently shove my hand down my throat, and I was reaching down into my stomach, and I was attempting to remove this child, and I could feel the top of its head, and it was hitting my hand, and it was saying, "No, you drug addict. You brought this upon yourself. You think anyone loves you? I love you. I'm the only one who will accept you. Nobody wants you around them anymore." And I said, "You need to remove yourself now, or I will have you surgically removed." So the baby proceeded to crawl out of my throat, and it leaped out onto the table, and it sat down, and it said, "There's some business that needs to be taken care of." And I said, "I can't even get up right now. What do you want from me?" And he said, "No, no, here's the deal. You're going to listen. There's business that needs to be taken care of." And I said, "All right, what? What do you need?" And he said, "You're going to have to kill your entire family, starting with that grandmother of yours." And I said, "What? You gotta be crazy. What? Are you serious?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm serious." And I said, "You need to leave." And I went to open the door, and I was pushing him out, and he slammed the door shut, and he said, "No, you listen to me. You're gonna do this. You're not gonna give me any shit about this." And he was this tiny little baby that was standing next to the door. I mean, now I know that it was all my twisted imagination because of the marijuana that I had smoked. And it said, "You're going to do this." And I said, "Why would I do that? Why would I do that?" And he said, "Because I have a Klondike bar." "What would you do for a Klondike bar, bitch? We're going to get in the car, we're going to drive to your grandmother's house, and we're going to kill her. And then you'll get the Klondike bar." And I stood there and I said, I was silent for a moment, and I said, "A Klondike bar. Let me get my keys." So we drove over to my grandmother's house, and thank God she wasn't home, because I just took the axe and I was just hacking through the door. And there were purple people there too. You know, which was weird because I didn't know any of them, and they were crawling around, and they were people of purple persuasion, and they said she's in there somewhere. You just got to get in the house, okay? And so I did, and I broke into the house, and I saw my grandmother standing there, and sorry, I gotta stop.